Hi everyone, my name's Adam McKenzie and I'm the creator of Strong and Sexy. I'm also lucky enough to call myself a transformation expert to women all around the world. And one of the questions that I always get asked, and it's a question that I think everybody should ask themselves at some stage, is why do we need fitness? And why do I need to be fit? Why do I even need to work on my fitness? And I'm just going to go through my top reasons of why I think you need one to be fit and why you need fitness in your life if you currently don't have it, and if you do, why you should keep going with it. And first one here is just improve quality of life. At the end of the day, as human beings, we're designed to move. And the problem nowadays in society is that we're so sedentary. We hardly move at all. A lot of our jobs and lifestyles involve us sitting around a lot, sitting in cars, sitting at desks, sitting in front of computers all the time, on your iPad at home, whatever it might be, we're sitting too much and we're not moving enough. And in terms of having improved quality of life, the older you get, the less you move, the harder it's going to be to keep the ability to be able to move. So what that means is you being able to do the things that you enjoy the most are going to get harder. If you want to play with your grandchildren, you want to play with your kids, you want to go on hikes, you want to get up and down off the ground without it being a massive effort, without hurting your knees or your backs, being able to do, everyday things for years to come, is your quality of life. As soon as you start to notice that you can't do those things, or the things that you used to find easy are now hard, that affects your quality of life. And I don't want to see that for anybody. So it's really important to make sure that you're maintaining that quality of life so that you can keep doing the things that you love and the things that you want to do. All right? There's no point in working hard for the next 20 years, and by the end of it, your body is in such a poor state that you can't even enjoy all the effort you've put in, or the financial freedom, or the time that you now have available later on in life. So, the time to do it is now. Body functions better. On the whole, if you're moving better, you're working on fitness, it's been proven, hormonally it's better, digestive-wise it's better. You're working on your bones and your lean muscle mass, so body's pushing and pulling, moving more. Everything is going to be functioning a whole lot better. And the higher your fitness level is, the more efficient your body is too, because it finds it easier to cope with everything. So your everyday life isn't so taxing on it, so it doesn't have to put as much energy into getting through the day, because it gets through the day easily. Now it can do everything else that it needs to do with a lot more energy left over, because everything's just running a whole lot better. It's like a good race car, or a good, anything like that. The more that you work on it, the better you can get it to perform, all right? The better everything's gonna work. Live longer. This has been proven many times, and some of you might not be worried about thinking about that now if you're in your 20s or younger, but live longer on the whole. So, less heart disease, less cardiovascular disease, less, bone and joint injuries, a whole lot of things, even cancer, a whole lot of things have been proven to help you live longer if you keep your fitness level up and you keep working on your overall fitness and body ability to keep movement. All right, last one here is just self-esteem and happy. And if you guys have never watched the documentary Happy, I'd say watch it, because there's some great insights in there about how cardiovascular exercise, especially unique cardiovascular exercise, so anything that makes you really focus or get into that zone or concentrate or just take out of your normal everyday boring routine and get stuck into something that's going to require your focus and determination and just presence, if anything, is going to give you happiness. It's going to improve your self-esteem. Do you think if you're doing more, exercising more, feeling better, experiencing more endorphins, occasionally some adrenaline, do you think you're going to be feeling happy and better about yourself or not? And I know most of you can say and go, oh, it's too hard, I can't do it, it's too much effort, I'm not someone who exercises, I'm not an exerciser. I've heard it all, okay? In 15 years of being in this industry, I have heard it all. And I can guarantee that if you do these things and you keep up your fitness level, your self-esteem is going to be a lot better. You're going to enjoy life a lot more. Your quality of life is going to be better. Everything's going to function a whole lot better. You're going to live longer, and you're going to be able to enjoy living longer, rather than it just being painstakingly, hard to get through each and every day. So Fitness is important for my top reasons, as I've just mentioned. Hopefully, if you haven't started your fitness journey, head over to our Strong and Sexy website and let us show you how women around the world are getting in amazing shape and using our program to do all of these things.